Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name's Meredith E. Phillips, and if you ignore the fact that it says February instead of March, it is actually the correct date. Thank you. A coincidence, but I'm gonna take it. So, it's been a minute. Again, I'm really sorry I've been so inconsistent the last couple months, but I have been enjoying this project so much that I've just wanted to sit down and do the work and do the writing stuff. I haven't wanted to like pull out the camera and set it up and get a light and and like then spend time through the rest of the week like editing. I enjoy doing that, but I'm enjoying the writing so much right now. Like I don't want that momentum and excitement to taper off if I interrupt it. I don't know. So anyway, I am going to try to vlog today though. You're welcome. I'm getting through a lot of this book. We are in a good place. So let me catch you up and let me tell you a little bit about where I am in the process. So if you were here earlier in the year, January timeframe, when I was rereading the project and kind of deciding how I wanted to move forward, the big thing that I noticed in the initial reread of this first draft was that the first half of the book was pretty strong, I thought, in terms of like the general plot. The second half was like, we got some fixing to do. It's not terrible, it's not unfixable, but there's some major changes that need to happen. I have officially hit the midpoint in the revision work I've been doing, and I'm officially in that like second half of the book where there does need to be some I wouldn't say significant rewrites, but more rewriting is going to be involved now than in that first half. So that's where I am. I'm currently working on chapter 22 out of 34, currently 34. I might need to add a chapter, take a chapter out. Maybe, we'll see. So in this current chapter, I needed to rewrite sort of the introduction section of it, and then some of the dialogue and conflict that's going to be introduced here needs to be retooled a little bit. So I'm in the middle of working on that. I'm hoping to get that done in the next couple hours, maybe, question mark. It's only 10 o'clock in the morning at the moment, so I should have plenty of time to finish it today. And then I'm going to send it over to my critique partner. Woohoo, that'll be exciting. I did have to pull out the old calendar. If you were here during NaNoWriMo and like Preptober and stuff, one of the things I like to do with stories is print just like a blank calendar and fill in, you know, what events are happening on what days to make sure that the timeline of the story actually makes logical sense. Is any reader going to notice this kind of thing? Almost assuredly no. Does it matter? Probably not. However, I still like to do this because it makes it seem more real. I don't know. Anyway, so the first half, again, like events really kind of happen at a very steady pace, and then in the second portion things are happening really rapidly, and I'm needing to make sure, like there's a couple things already where I've had to like bump one event to like the next day or push an event back a day or something like that. And so I'm looking at this calendar closely to make sure I'm not like screwing myself over in terms of the order of events. So I've got that at the ready. And I'm ready to get started, I think. Is there anything else I need to update you on? I don't think so. I'm still on track for, I think, at this point, I think I'm still on track for completing this first pass-through revision by the end of April. That's still the goal. That's still the goal. We're going to finish it by the end of April. I'll definitely, you know what, we're going to say that. I am definitely going to finish my own personal revisions of the first draft. Will I have time to incorporate all of the feedback I've gotten from the critique partners I'm working with? Maybe not. We'll see. I'll definitely be able to get through some of that. I don't know if I'll be able to incorporate everything yet, but that's okay. The goal was to have my own revisions and my own pass-through stuff done by the end of April. So still on track for that. I mean, it's the 25th of March currently, so I've still got over a month of time left, and I think I can do it. I think I can do that fairly easily. Flash forward to like me on like April 30th being like, oh my gosh. I don't think that's going to be a problem though. So anyway, let me go ahead and get started on this chapter because I would like to be done with it. And then, oh, I meant to tell you this too. Can you tell I haven't vlogged in a minute? I actually did do a vlog, not for the last Friday, but the Friday before. I had footage for an entire vlog, and I started rewatching it, and it was like the worst. It was so bad. I was so tired. You could tell that I was exhausted, and it was just not, it was not good. So I was like, you know what? I'm not even going to put this up because I feel like it's going to be a terrible video. Anyway, I did want to point out not point out, but let you know of a writing resource. I actually found this ages ago and kind of forgot about it. And then it went on sale over St. Patrick's Day, and I was like, I'm gonna get it. It is a writing course, I guess you could say, a writing seminar. I think that's how she has it titled. A writing seminar from Maggie Stiefvater. She's a YA author. I think her biggest book series is The Raven Cycle, which I read years ago and really loved. She has great voice. Like, her writing is just so unique and catchy and quirky. It's gorgeous writing. So anyway, I have a lot of respect for her as a writer, and she's had this course or this seminar on writing for several years now. It's available on Etsy, and I purchased it when it was on sale the last weekend, and it's been just sitting here on my computer. I haven't been able to like touch any of it. So what I'd really like to do is finish up the revisions on chapter 22 today, and then I think my reward is going to be starting to dive into that course. It has like video and then like a workbook that comes with it, and yeah, so I'll let you know my thoughts on that once I've kind of gotten into it a little bit. But for now, for real this time, let's actually get to work. Of course, since I hit the midpoint in the revision stuff, everything's been kind of like cutesy and romantic and like everything's happening and so great. And now everything's gonna come crashing down. It's gonna be fun. So I'm excited to write their pain. Let's go! It is 11:15. I've finished going through the scene and adding in the little bits to make it sort of match up with other changes I've made previous to this. I want to definitely go through it again. I know I've reused the same word like 7 times in the same chapter, so I want to fiddle with that kind of thing. But overall, I think it's like, you know, done-ish. I'll just reread it like 25 more times to make sure it's like, you know, decent. Yes. But first, I'm very hungry. So I'm gonna grab something to eat. It's not really lunchtime yet. I don't know. I just need a little snack, and a little brain break, and then I'm gonna come back, read through this again, poke at it, enter into that wave of self-doubt, and then be like, you're fine. Yeah. So anyway, let me grab something to eat, and I'll be back to this in a minute. Snack has been acquired, and obviously you did not think you were getting through a full vlog of mine without me putting on a ratty old sweatshirt. So here we are. I'm gonna sit and eat this snack, and hello, I'm gonna reread the stuff I just wrote. I'm sorry, and hopefully it won't be terrible. Let's do it. I've been sitting here for almost 20 minutes trying to answer one question that will impact one line. Could I just remove the line? No, I can't do that, okay? It has to be in there. Oh, but I need an answer to this question because I don't know. All these little research questions are bogging me down. It's fun. You know I enjoy learning about it, but I've spent 20 minutes trying to find an answer for this, and I don't feel like it should be that hard a question. Maybe I'm just not Googling like the right phrasing. But anyway, I'm gonna move on. I'm just gonna leave it and pretend it isn't a problem the way I've written it. And we're just not gonna worry about it for the moment. Okay, I'm done. I reread it. I changed a few little things. Nothing crazy. So I'm gonna get this into a Google Doc and send it to a critique partner. This was a fun scene because their hearts are crushed. But yeah, their plans are not working out the way that they thought they would. So that's fun. Don't worry, it'll be fine in the end. Don't worry, don't worry. Let me finish just formatting this real quick, and then I might get some lunch, and then we're gonna reward ourselves with Maggie Stiefvater's videos. All right, I've just got a little bit of lunch. I didn't really want a whole lot because I had that snack ill-advisedly, is that a word? Probably not. Like 45 minutes before lunch. Anyway, I'm gonna pull up Maggie Stiefvater's video stuff over here. And I'll let you know what I think. It's 8 hours of video, which is pretty cool. Okay, so this first it's broken up into like little segments. So the first segment is just 9 minutes long. So I'm gonna eat my little lunch, watch my little video, and enjoy myself, I guess. Absolutely heartbreaking news. The headphones, only the left one is working. I literally had these on yesterday and they were fine. I cannot believe that a $6 pair of headphones broke within 2 years of me having purchased it. That is honestly just terrible quality. Maybe I just need to replug it. Nope. Okay. So it's broken. We're going to go ahead and buy a new one. I can't, such an expense. I wonder if I can write that off as a business expense. My $6 headphones. I'll link them below in case you want them too. They're the cheapest little things. But anyway, let me do that first. And then I'll eat my lunch now that it's probably cold. Alright, I watched the first two little segments here. They were kind of like intro, like overview segments, so not like a whole lot of takeaways yet. I was scrolling through like all the different things, and it's a lot. I mean, it's 8 hours of video, so I don't know when I'm gonna get to the rest or finish this, but it's good so far, I guess. Again, like the first two segments were really kind of like intro-y kind of things. So anyway, it is about 1:30. I need to go out and run a little errand, and then I'm going to come back and actually sit down and do, I guess, start on the next chapter and do some revision work there. I think actually the next chapter is one that I need to just delete. I think this one is, no, it would have been fine, but I changed the midpoint, and so this one makes no sense anymore. So I might pull some of the dialogue or some of the description or like some little sentences here or there to use in some other portion, but most of this I think is going to have to be scrapped, which is kind of fun because in chapter 24 we're really sinking the knives into hearts. I don't know why I'm so excited about that. That's troubling, but all right, I'm gonna go run this errand real quick and be back shortly. All right, done. That was easy. I'm going to get back to work on the next scene. If this dog will stop trying to lean on me, what are you doing? I'm gonna get to work on the next scene. It's a good one. Really just making things worse, which is so much fun. So I'm gonna work on that. I don't think this scene actually needs all that much in terms of like tweaking or like adding significantly, new stuff to it. It just needs a little sort of judging. So I don't think it'll take me too long to go through this one. No, we'll see. Scene 24. Scene 24. We're doing good. Here this boy. Look at him. Look at this boyo. Yeah, you're a big cute boy. So, I'm quickly losing brain cells. It's 4 o'clock. I did finish up that scene that it didn't really need a whole lot. I just sort of added a few more details, changed a tiny bit of the dialogue so it fit with everything I've changed previous. And yeah, characters are hurting. Characters are hurting and it's so good. I'm feeling really good about the progress I'm making, and I don't know, unless there's some mega disaster, I fully anticipate being able to finish this version of the story, this draft, by the end of April. For sure, dude. Let me know how your stories are coming along. Are you making a lot of progress? Are you kind of in a lull in the process of creating? Are you feeling inspired, or are you kind of just like trudging along? Let me know how it's going. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, you can click the subscribe button. I post videos usually on Fridays. I'm sorry, okay? But I do think writing should take precedence, right? Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you next time. Bye!